Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we are back with a new poem and that's called as After Apple Picking. Now this poem is written by Robert Lee Frost. He was a famous American poet and this poem is published in the collection North of Boston. Now this is a well-known poem on man's encounter with the natural world, probing the dilemma of his existence. So here the poet gives his reflections on boredom of the task of apple pickings. So now let's start with the poem. My long two-pointed ladders sticking through a tree toward heaven still, and there's a barrel that I didn't fill beside it, and there may be 2 or 3 apples I didn't pick upon some bough. But I am done with apple picking now. A sense of winter sleep is on the night. Here, the author is trying to say that beside the ladder, there is a barrel. Now, what is a barrel? It is a large round container made of wood or metal to store something. So, here he's talking about a large barrel that has not yet been filled with apples and can accommodate some more. So he's telling it is half filled. You can still fill more. A few apples may still have been left on the branches of the tree, unpicked or yet to be picked. That means the task of apple picking is incomplete. But as the speaker tells, he is fed up with or tired of apple picking and does not feel like doing this work anymore. The scent of apples I am drowsing off. I cannot rub the strangeness from my sight I got from looking through a pane of glass. I skimmed this morning from the drinking trough and held against the world of hoary grass. Now here, the speaker, he feels very tired. The scent of apples, that is the smell of apples, which is called the essence of winter sleep. Now, what is essence? It is a fundamental quality of winter sleep. Why? Because it is causing drowsiness to him and he begins to drowse off, he begins to sleep. While falling asleep, he recollects the sense of strangeness that was experienced by him at the right he saw in the morning by looking through a sheet of ice which he had picked up from his drinking vessel. It was a trough. Now he looked at the world of hoary grass, or a grass covered with snow, through this sheet. It seems as if the speaker were in a confused state of mind because of the onslaught of sleep on him that sent him into a trance in which everything seemed to have been blurred or made indistinct to view. It melted and I let it fall and break, but I was well. Upon my way to sleep before it fell, and I could tell what form my dreaming was about to take. Now the sheet of ice melted, and the speaker allowed it to fall down from his hands and break into pieces. However, before it fell down, he was just on the verge of falling asleep. So, in this sleepy state, he was able to tell what form his dreaming was to take place or what kind of dreams he was about to see in his sleep. Magnified apples appear and disappear, stem end and blossom end, and every fleck of rosette showing clear. My instep arc not only keeps the ache, it keeps the pressure of a ladder round. I feel the ladder sway as the bows bend. Now the next lines describe the dream of the speaker. Now the dream comprises an exaggerated recreation of the sensations of apple picking experienced during the day. Now apples of an enlarged size, a huge size, appear and disappear everywhere, at the end of the stem and at the end of the flowering part of the tree. Now the speaker sees even the tiniest apple and their colors clearly in the dream. His feet do not feel only pain but also the pressure of the ladder round. As he picks the apples, the boughs bend down, that is, the branches bend down, and with their movement, the ladder also seems to sway. Now, the speaker has given here a picturesque description of the dreamland in which he finds himself in his tranced state. And I keep hearing from the cellar bin the rumbling sound of load on load of apples coming in, for I have had too much of apple picking. I am overtired of the great harvest I myself desired. There were 10,000 fruit to touch, cherish in hand, lift down, and not let fall. Now, from the depiction of the right around him, the poet speaker, he turns to a description of the sound. From the cellar bin, he keeps hearing the rumbling sound of carts carrying load and loads of apples. There is an abundance of apples, and there are tens of thousands of them for him to touch, admire, and to pick or lift carefully so as not to let any of them fall down on the ground. Now, since the speaker has already done enough of apple picking, he feels overtired and fed up with the bumper harvest he has himself desired so much in the past. He does not want anything to do with the apples now. For all that struck the earth, no matter if not bruised or spiked with stubble, went surely to the cedar apple heap, as of no worth. The apples are not to be allowed to fall from the hands of the speaker, because all such apples as happen to fall down on the ground are treated as discarded or rejected, even if they may not have been bruised or spiked with stubble, even if they are not injured. They are set aside in heaps to be used for making cider. Cider is nothing but juice made from apples and are not regarded as fit or of any worth as eatable fruits. One can see what will trouble this sleep of mine, whatever sleep it is, were he not gone. The woodchuck could say whether it's like his long sleep, as I describe its coming on, or just some human sleep. In these concluding lines of the poem, the poet speaker, he guesses as to what will trouble his sleep, whatever kind of sleep it may be. His sleep may be troubled by the thought or awareness of the reality which has been ignored in the dream. If the wood chunk, a rodent, has not gone to his long sleep for the winter, it would be able to explain the nature of the poet's sleep and to tell whether it is a long sleep which may resemble its own torpor or hibernation, or just an ordinary sleep commonly loved by all human beings. We all love sleep. Now, the sleep may be a simple sleep or the sleep of death. So, this poem goes on to explore themes of life and death. I hope it is clear. If you have any doubts, you can please comment below and keep watching for more videos, and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you and stay safe.